I mean, I just remember coming over here for the readings and just always asking Julie, do you have to stop reading now? I want to find out what happens next.
I am so glad you're back with me because today I'm going to tell you how you and your family can be a part of the marvelous multimedia joyride that is the Mrs. Amazing in the Seed experience. It's not like anything that any other book release is providing. I'm going to do something really unique, and you get to be involved in it. For your kids, your family, your grandchild, your nieces, nephews, friends, loved ones, it's going to be really cool. But first, I need to remind you about what the Fulton family went through on this adventure in order to go after the wonder they knew existed.
Filtering in and out of spaces and pathways, as if moving through the hidden doors in a funhouse maze. Passing through layers of time and dimension, the voyagers felt themselves sinking down, deeper and deeper, into an atmosphere that grew denser and darker with each passing moment. There were flashes of light and cloudy mists through which they traveled toward an inevitable destination. A destination they desperately wished they would never have to reach. Here they come, those sickening wanderers. A brittle, hissing voice spit the words out with such disgust, as though it was choking on the gall of its own hatred. It is far worse than we had anticipated. A spying scout screeched in revulsion, alarming many others who had hidden themselves in the shadows. The he and the she and the spawn of their generations have seeds.
There was so much at stake for this family. But just when you think it's all darkness, consistently they experience a gust of release, of joy, of hope, of laughter, of wacky, of crazy. This family discovers a supernatural song that cracks them up and cracks open the atmosphere so they can go into wonder, where just when they think everything is completely and utterly and devastatingly hopeless, they find strange and powerful life forces that unlock new understanding for them. And along the way, they are opened up to a whole new realm of possibilities, new connections. This book helps people who are alienated and confused to process and find a way to reconnect in the midst of the darkness, in the midst of the struggle, and to go after possibilities. It's all in the Mrs. Amazing book, and I promise you, you'll laugh. Let's hear what some of the kids have said about their experience of Mrs. Amazing in the Seed.
Hi, my name is Kendra, and the first time I heard Miss Amazing in the Seed was when I was 14 years old. And when I first heard it, it blew me away because it was a plot and with characters that I had never heard of before. And it really helped me to use my imagination. My favorite character was Constance because I was able to relate to her, and being a teenager wanting to kind of rebel from my family a little bit, but wanting to go out there and make my own decisions. I was very scared because I wanted them to be okay, and I got emotionally attached to them.
So you cared about them?
I did, yeah.
So would you recommend Mrs. Amazing in the Seed to other people?
Absolutely. It was amazing, and I had just never seen anything like it before.
I'm Levi, and I'm 10 now. I was 8 when I heard the book read.
Mm-hmm. And do you remember what it felt like when you were coming over to hear more of the chapters?
I was excited because it was fun to listen to and a little wacky.
Mm-hmm.
I like the story because it's mysterious and fun to listen to, and it just changes in a weird way, which makes it like you don't know what's going to be around the corner. When Julie was done with the story and I had to wait to hear more, I felt excited that I was gonna hear more, and also impatient because I wanted to hear more like right then.
Hi, my name is Emmy. When I first heard this book, I was 14 years old, and when Julie Lavender read it to us as a group, like we were her test group, it was so engaging, so wonderful to be a part of that special group. And there's one scene in the book that really touched me. I'm not going to give anything away, but it was a very climactic part of the book. And when she first read it to us, or she first read it to me, I was crying, and she asked me, okay, did it relate? And I said, oh my gosh, yes, it related. I was just, tearing up. And, every character in that book sparked your imagination. The world wonder is not like Narnia. It is not like Harry Potter. It is a whole new experience, and I highly recommend it. Your kids will love it. So go read the book.
My name is Emily. I'm 11 years old, and Julie led me Mrs. Amazing in the Seed when I was 9 years old.
And so, did you find it an interesting story?
I did. There were lots of key points and twists and turns and suspense and what's going to happen next, because there's so many characters and things that happening, and it's almost like Wonderland.
Did you care about the people?
Yeah, they had their own emotions of their own. You understood them because they're kind of like a part of everyone else. Because the book seems so real in your head that you kind of get into it as your own person, and you're joining them on this journey to just all over the place, and you're having fun, but you're also in their sadness and joy and all that. But when it turns out to be okay, you just feel so much better, and you're like, yes, that's a great book, I want to read it again.
Hi, I'm Levi Santoro. I was 12 when I first heard the book Mrs. Amazing and the Seed. And what I really loved about the book was all the characters and the different roles that they played, how perfect each role was, and their different characteristics. And I figured some stuff out pretty early, but the ending was still kind of a shock, and it was just a really fun story that I can't wait to read again. I just remember coming over here for the readings and just always asking Julie, do you have to stop reading now? I want to find out what happens next.
And then there were the parents who came up to me and said they loved the idea of reading this with their kids because it unlocked things for them too.
We're really looking forward to reading again because there are a lot of pieces to it that you really do need to kind of take in and think about and process, because it's bigger than just family, and it's a wonderful book, and we think everyone will enjoy it. Yes, no, there's definitely a lot of science in it. There's a lot of big words in it, like my daughter had said, but there were words like after she read, she's like, well, what does that mean, and what does this mean? And so it is educational, and no, Julie's a wonderful writer, and she's got a fabulous vocabulary. No, for me personally, yes, I could very much relate to some things that were going on. And
Nice. They give you hope?
yes, yeah, no, definitely.
Good.
I was really impressed with how many different personality types and ages could enjoy it. And I was also struck by how funny it was, but at nobody's expense. It was just very wholesome and positive. I loved the blend of science and values. It was very fresh. So it was kind of like a classic in a way, in that it was very pure and good feeling, but it was also a fresh concept and something that I really appreciated as a mom.
Good.
Yeah, I would recommend it. It would be a great read aloud. It would be a great thing to read together and talk about. There's so much that you could get out of it from a science point of view. Just keeping wonder alive and being imaginative. Yeah, I could relate to the parents and the frustrations they felt and the goals that they had for their kids. So it was nice to be able to see that I wasn't the only one. Get it. I'm definitely excited to be able to get my hands on a copy when it comes out. So.
Great. Perfect. Thanks.
Mrs. Amazing and the Seed unfolds in a 3-week experience that goes like this. When you sign up to get Mrs. Amazing and the Seed for your family or one of your dear loved ones, every day in their inbox, a new chapter of the audiobook is going to appear, along with an illustration, maybe several illustrations, along with a PDF file. So every day, your family, your loved ones are going to get a new installment. And there's importance in having that roll out over time, so the anticipation builds and the kids are really paying attention. And at the end of the 3 weeks, those involved in this experience are going to get the whole audiobook, all the PDF files, and an autographed copy of Mrs. Amazing and the Seed. You know, I've been hearing from people who went through the experience with me that they want to read it again and again, and they want to talk about it, and they want to go deeply into it because it really mystified them. And they engaged with themselves and their hearts and other realms and plant biology. Wow. So over this 3-week period, you get to read and engage with and hear and see the illustrations for this book. And in the end, those involved get 2 amazing, fully produced studio quality songs. One is the amazing supernatural song that unlocks wonder for the Falsam family. By the way, when I have sung this song to the kids who went through the experience with me, they have loved it. The kids are always saying, sing the song again, sing the song again. Well, guess what? You're going to get an incredibly studio quality produced version of the song, as well as an amazing theme song that your kids are going to love and sing in the car, and is going to shift the atmosphere in your home, in your environment. Along with that autographed copy and all the files for you to enjoy, and maybe some surprises along the way, because the whole point of Mrs. Amazing and the Seed is there's always something more than you anticipated waiting for you and waiting for you in this experience. So how much would you pay for this? How much do you pay for a latte? How much do you pay to distract your kid on things that are far less worthwhile? This book will allow you to face and question and go deep, but not divide your family, not leave your kids in the creepy shadowlands of things that are devastating and destructive to them. It will take them on an adventure that will cause your whole family to go deeper. What would you pay for that? I don't know, I've wasted so much money trying to entertain my kids. I think this is worth a lot. You just need to click below, sign up, and you can send this as an awesome holiday gift, an awesome birthday gift, an awesome I'm stuck in the car with the kids book gift, an awesome just I love you gift to one of your loved ones or to a family member, or just for you to enjoy with your own children. Just click below. I'm going to give you that $5 discount so you can get Mrs. Amazing and the Seed in this awesome 3-week rollout with the special music, the illustrations, the autographed copy of the book, and the secret key to the wonder word language that's in Mrs. Amazing and the Seed. I think that's pretty awesome. So why don't you sign up? I'd love to invite you to connect with me and connect with the Falsam family and find yourself in the story and find your own little bit of wonder along the way. Won't you join me on this amazing experience? I sure hope you will.